Hello friends, that sounded so weird, but welcome back to our channel. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. And in today's video I am going to be reviewing the brand new Morphe Jeffree Star collection. So I did purchase the palette and it is so pretty. Immediately I'm already giving it brownie points for the fact that there is a freaking mirror inside a Morphe palette. Like, hello. Thank you so much, Jeffree, because that is something that we were in need of. And also, the eyeshadow names are right on the palette. Thank you. But yes, so I purchased the palette. I also purchased the brush set. I did purchase the new setting spray that's supposed to be like strawberry scented, and then I didn't purchase the sponges, but I do have them because I purchased them in the last collection. But yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing the collection for you guys. I will be swatching the entire palette, and I will also do an eyeshadow tutorial. So if you guys want to see all of that, then just keep on watching. So really quickly, before I get started with the eyeshadow tutorial, I'm gonna tell you about my sponsor. So I actually have a sponsor for today's video. How crazy is that? I can't believe it still. Like, I'm like, what? But anyway, today's video is sponsored by PoshMark. If you guys are not aware of what PoshMark is an app that you can download onto your phone, and you can put items that you own that you don't use anymore up for sale on the app and make a little bit of extra money. So it's perfect for when you want to clean out your closet. And they actually just opened up their home like section or category, I should say. So now you're even able to sell like home decorations, home furnishings, just anything around the home. So yeah, that's really exciting. And they do also have luxury items for sale at like 70% off. And if you purchase a luxury item that is over $500, they will for free authenticate it for you, which is amazing, because you definitely don't want to spend like over $500 and find out that you purchased something that is not legit, you know. So I thought that was really cool that they do that. But yes, I am going to be putting up some items for sale. So I'm going to show you guys 4 things that I'm going to put up for sale in my closet. So one of them is this little I don't know what to call this, but you can basically put this over like a tank top or a little even like bralette. It's super cute for summer. It is so pretty. This one is from Express. And then also I have this little tank top from Express also. And this one I only wore one time for a video for like 4 hours. And I also have this top, which is like just like an oversized button up shirt, and it is so cute. And then I'm also going to be putting this gorgeous bodysuit from Adidas. This one I purchased from PacSun. I never ever wore this one before. I did try it on twice, and this one was limited edition, so you actually cannot find it anywhere anymore. And it's just been sitting in my closet ever since. It doesn't look good on me, so yes, I'm gonna be putting this one up for sale in my closet. And I will be putting up some of Lexie's stuff as well. She's 13, so if you guys have teens, go take a look at her closet and see if there's anything that you like. I'm also gonna be putting up a lot of dresses and a lot of my shoes that I don't wear anymore, a lot of heels, a lot of like dressy shoes that I just don't wear anymore. But yeah, don't forget to check out our closet at the end of the video. You guys can use my code GlitterBeauties, and that'll give you $10 off your first order. All you have to do is download the app onto your phone using the link in the description box below, and you can shop from my closet or your favorite brands or your favorite closets over on Poshmark. So anyway, don't forget to download the app using the link in the description box below, and don't forget that you can use the code GlitterBeauties to get $10 off your first order. So anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to the sponsor, and thank you again so much to Poshmark, and let's get this video started. And really quickly, before I get started with the eyeshadow tutorial, I don't have, oh my god, my bra, was my bra showing the whole time? Ugh, sorry. But yeah, I don't have my eyebrows done yet, so I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna do those really quickly, and then I'll be back, zoom you guys in so that we can get started on the eyeshadow look. So starting off the look by priming my eyes, and I'm just using the P. Louise eyeshadow base in the shade 0.5. So I am going to start off by applying Fast Lane. So to start off with this color, I'm taking the brush from the collection JS13, and I'm going to pack on the black from the inner corner to the outer corner, and I'm rounding it out, stopping right at the outer edge. And since I don't actually have a lot of like tenant space up on my lid, I just need to keep everything super low, so we're keeping this really low. And I have to say, this brush is packing on the color really well. I'm actually really impressed, because when I was feeling the quality of them, they kind of felt a little flimsy, and I didn't think they were gonna get the job done, but honestly, I am impressed so far. Once I have this color packed, I'm gonna just soften the edges using the same brush. Now we're gonna dip into the shade Nate, and I'm taking this on another brush from the collection. This one is JS12, and I'm gonna start packing this right up above Fast Lane. I'm basically repeating the same steps, so we're gonna be packing this color on, keeping it pretty low, and then once this color is packed, using the same brush JS12, I'm gonna start blending out the edges. So with the shade Nate, I'm blending it out to a very light green, and we're going to use that as our transition color. Once you have Nate nice and blended, as you guys can see, we've lost a lot of pigmentation. So now it's time to repeat the process. I'm going back into the green shade, which is Nate. I'm going to pack it on and I'm going to blend it out, and I'm going to go back into the black shade. I'm going to pack on that shade, blend it out, and I'm going to repeat that process about 2 to 3 times until I'm happy with the way that the blend looks and the pigmentation. And this is totally normal. This you have to do for every eyeshadow palette. It does not matter. There's nothing wrong with the pigmentation. It's just what happens when you blend. You lose pigmentation, and you just have to go back and forth to blend and build up the pigment. So it's not the palette, you guys. Actually, so far I am extremely impressed with the way that these colors are blending. They feel really smooth on the eye. They're very pigmented, and yeah, so far so good. And to cut the crease, I am going to apply another P. Louise base. This time we're going to be using the shade 0.0, which is the white eyeshadow base. So once I have cut the crease, I am now going to go back into Fast Lane, and I'm going to pack that on to the inner corner and the outer corner of the cut crease. Next, I am going to be applying the shade Nate next to Fast Lane, and honestly, I'm only doing this because we need to set the primer. Otherwise, the glitter will not really adhere to the primer. So to set the center of the cut crease, I am going to dip into Wake and Bake, and I'm just applying that to whatever is left over to set the primer. Before we dip into the glitter, I'm actually going to clean up the cut crease a little bit more. I'm taking a little bit of the shade Fast Lane, and I am just going to apply it right into the cut crease, just so that it looks nice and sharp. So once I have my line down, I am going to come in with the blending brush, and I'm just gonna add a little bit more of that black shade just to blend out that line, so it doesn't look just like a little line drawn on to the cut crease. So now I'm gonna dip into Millions, which is the glittery shade, and I'm taking my little silicone applicator and I'm applying that to the center of the cut crease. And before moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to take a Q-tip with a little bit of a makeup remover, and I'm going to clean off the edge. For the lower lash line, I am first going to dip into Self Made, and I'm going to be using another brush from the collection. I told you guys I was going to use as many as I possibly could. So this time I'm using JS11, and I'm going to take this shade all along the lower lash line. Next, I am taking the same brush in the color Nate, and I'm just going to apply that right underneath Self Made and blend it out. For the waterline, I am taking this ColourPop gel eyeliner in the shade Electric Daisy for a pop of color. And for mascara, I'm going to be using Benefit's Bad Gal Bang. So I ended up putting on these eyelashes. These are from Republic Glam in the style Dahlia. They still look super wonky because of my eyelash extensions, but I think it does make everything look a little bit better. So I hope you guys appreciate it. So this is the completed eyeshadow look. I'm going to show you a few clips of when I used these sponges and when I used the setting spray. I'm not going to show you like the rest of the makeup because I don't want the video to be too long, but I'm going to show you a clip of me using the sponges and how I usually use them. So I usually like to use the bigger one to bake like under the eyes, and then I use the smaller one to bake like my nose, my chin, and then like the forehead. They are great sponges. And I will also show you a clip of me using the setting spray for the first time, and let me tell you, it smells so good. It reminds me of these pencils that I used to have in Colombia, like going to Catholic school. I remember my mom used to get me these like scented plastic pencils. It smells really good. It smells like what it should smell like it's definitely a perfect strawberry scent, and it felt really good on my skin. So the spray I love. So before I give you guys my final thoughts, I am going to show you quick swatches of the eyeshadow palette. So those were the palette swatches. What did you guys think? Let me know down below. I think they were all pretty pigmented, and I don't ever use primer on the back of my arm, so I don't know. I think that they swatched really nicely. And yeah, now let's just talk about the collection. So as far as the palette goes, I 100% recommend it. I think it's a great palette. The pigmentation was 100% there. The blendability of the eyeshadows was amazing. I was actually quite impressed with how well the black from that palette blended out, and the green. Usually with any black eyeshadow that I use, I have a hard time blending it, and sometimes, I don't know if you guys have ever used those black eyeshadows where you like put down just a little bit of color and then it will not budge, like you cannot get it to blend. That did not happen with this eyeshadow. It was really easy to blend. It was really easy to work with, and yeah, it was highly pigmented. The only thing that I wish is that, let me grab it, I feel like they added way too many like peaches, like light oranges, and like basically like corally and peach colors. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of oranges and like corally colors that just look very close to each other in color. So I do wish that they would have added some different colors instead of those. Maybe like one peach and one coral, but I just feel like they added too many that looked similar. So that's my only like little negative about the palette, but other than that, it's a great palette, and if you guys are thinking of getting it, definitely go for it. I don't think that you will be disappointed because it really did perform really nicely. And now the setting spray, it's amazing, especially if you guys have used the Morphe setting spray before and you like that formula. You will definitely like this one, because I know Jeffree said the ingredients in this one are supposed to be a little bit better than the original. And the scent, if you like strawberry scented anything, you're gonna love this one. It smells so good. And even after I've had it on, I put this on like 30 minutes ago, and I can still smell the strawberry on my face, and I love it so much. Strawberry is one of my favorite scents of all time. It's like all like I have all the good feels right now. And lastly in the collection, we have the brush set, and honestly I was actually quite happy and impressed because I did not think that I was gonna like them. I really did not like the last set. When I first used them, I loved them, and then after like 4 times of using them, the bristles just kind of like became disheveled. Let me see if I can find the brush. Like, yeah, they just kind of like it, they just don't hold up well at all. And I don't know, I just don't know, I don't know if you guys can see, but like the bristles are all kind of just like all over the place. So I usually don't go for those brushes when I'm doing my makeup, but I have to say that these actually worked really well. I pretty much did today's entire eyeshadow look with these brushes. And another thing that I liked about it is the angled brush. This one is actually thin. The last one from his last collection, he said that it was super thin, but you guys, it was not. It is thick, and it's really annoying to work with. I cannot work with it like at all. I don't know if you guys can, but I didn't like it at all. But this one from this collection I loved. I was able to do a very thin line to clean up the cut crease today perfectly with this brush. And yeah, I really like this one. It's a lot thinner than his last one, and yeah, this one I love way better than the other one. And yeah, you guys saw how the brushes performed while I was doing the tutorial. The synthetic brushes definitely pick up a lot of color. They packed on a lot of color, and they were perfect for blending. So yeah, I really like the brushes. I think they worked really well. And I also like the little bag in this collection better, because the bag in the last collection was like a really hard plastic, and it was really hard to take with you because it was just a lot bulkier, and it didn't like, it wasn't soft. This one is soft, and I feel like you can, you know, like if you need to stuff it somewhere, you can do that. You shouldn't, because you don't want to break your brushes. But overall, I say go for it if you're in need of some brushes, or you just want some pretty pink brushes. It's a really cute set, and they worked really well. So yeah. So anyway, that was the entire collection. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. And I just want to take a quick moment to thank today's sponsor, Poshmark. Don't forget that you guys can shop my closet and download the app using the link in the description box below. You can also use my code GlitterBeauties, and that'll give you $10 off your first order, either from my closet or your favorite brands or any other closet that you guys want to shop. And also, if you are in need of cleaning out your closet or your house, honestly, you guys, give it a try, because you can make some really good cash doing that. A little bit of extra cash, a little bit of extra income, why not? So yeah, I think it's a really great app, a really great idea. I don't know why I didn't do it before. I actually had downloaded the app a while ago, and I just kind of like got like intimidated by the whole thing, and I ended up not doing it. But I'm so excited to do it for the first time. So I'm gonna put some of Lexi's items on there too, and shoes, purses, I don't know. I'm gonna see what else I can put up there. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Thank you so much again to our sponsor, Poshmark. I am so grateful for this opportunity. You guys can also follow us all over social media, Snapchat, Instagram, especially on Instagram, because I do post a lot of things that you guys will not get to see here on YouTube. I will be posting everything that I used on my face on Instagram. So if you're interested in the other things that I used to complete today's makeup look, check it out on my Instagram. It is at GlitterBeauties, the same way that is spelled right here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you subscribe, but if you don't, that is okay. I just thank you so much for even being here and taking the time to watch this video. But yeah, I hope that you guys liked it and found it helpful, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Can we skip the messages? All of these texts